হ্যালো বন্ধুরা, আবারও চলে এলাম ফুটবল প্যাস। একটু ডিভিশন ম্যাচেসগুলো খেলবো, দেখা যাক কি হয়। লাস্ট স্ট্রিমে মনে হয় 6 থেকে 5-এ গেছিলাম। এবার দেখা যাক এবারে কি হয়। কিছু অ্যাডিশনস আছে টিমে, দেখাবো তোমাদের আগের টিমটার থেকে, যারা যারা আগের স্ট্রিমটা দেখেছে। পেনাল্টিটা নেওয়া যাক। মাঝখানে আরে ইয়ার, প্রথমেই এরকম। যাই হোক, দেখা যাক। দেখি দুটো কন্ট্রাক্ট আছে, কিসের আছে। দেখি কাকে দেয়। দেবে মনে হয়, কোনো একটা জালই দেবে। ঠিকই আছে, 80 CMF তো কোনো কাজের হবে না। দেখা যাক কেমন এটা। একদিকে ভালো যে এই কটাই ছিল, তার মধ্যেও ওইটা সিএমএফ তো লাগে না আমার টিমে। এই ডিডিআর ড্রগবাটা তো দিয়েছে, বাট আমার কাছে অলরেডি একটা চলে এসছে। দেখাবো তোমাদের স্ট্রিমে, টিমটা যখন দেখাবো তখন দেখতে পাবে। কি সব 62 এর প্লেয়ারগুলো দেবে। দেখো যেমন নতুন চেঞ্জেস, টিটিআর ড্রগবা, কোল পামার, আর এসছে তোমাদের পেড্রি, বার্সেলোনা ফ্যান্স, সাকা ফ্যান্স, সাকা আর কোল পামারটা ইংল্যান্ডেরটা পেয়েছে। বাট ডিডিআর ড্রগবাটা বেশ ভালো, দেখাবো তোমাদের যদি গোল মারতে পারি, আশা রাখি। আর কেউ তো নয়, না এই কজনই অ্যাড হয়েছে। চালু করি ডিভিশনের ম্যাচগুলো। পিভিপি খেলি, যেটা তোমরা জানো। ডিভিশন 6-এ ছিলাম আগের স্ট্রিমে, ডিভিশন 5-এ উঠেছিলাম জাস্ট। তো আজকে ডিভিশন 5টা শেষ করা যায় কিনা দেখি। মনে তো হয় না, বাট মনেও হয়, দেখা যাক। মোহনবাগান ফ্যান্স আর একটা কি বেশ, আজকে একটু টিম প্লে স্টাইলটা কুইক কাউন্টার খেলা যাক। এবার কারেক্ট জায়গায় আছে, চালু করা যাক। না, একটু আমি ফার্স্ট হাফে রবার্ট পিরেসকে খেলানো যাক। একটু পিরেস খেললে ভালো লাগে বেশ। আর কাউকে, আচ্ছা একটু সাকাকে ট্রাই করানো হোক। আর নতুন কি আছে? প্যাড্রি একটু এএমএফ। আর একটু ক্যাপ্টেনটা ডিডিআর ড্রগ, না ক্যাপ্টেনটা বানানো হোক জশুয়া কিমিচকে। একবার পজ করতে হবে রে। সাউন্ডটা মনে হয় নেই। অডিও অডিও সাউন্ড এফেক্টস। আবার ছেড়ে চলে যাস না ভাই।
So it's down to business here. And it's Perez. Oh, no joy this time. Perez is sporting a guilty look after that. Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. And that was very necessary. Looking for the runner. Costa Curta does well to get it back. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And he's done it! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, and he's through the middle. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Baresi with the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well timed, excellent interception. And he can clear it away. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Perez, nicely aimed pass. That looks a good... It's Drogba! Oh, surely that deserved better. The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Shoot.
Roberto Carlos, always onto this. Bayer will lay claim to that. Rodri makes the... He's having a hit! And it's Scholes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Spread neatly. Perez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Perez. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
There will be one
It's
minute added
Batistuta.
time.
Ball's gone astray. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And he's there to retrieve it. And the first 45 minutes So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry. And the game has already resumed here. Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Perez heads it! Decent enough try. Drogba certainly could have and should have made more of that.
এত ভালো হেড দিলাম হলো না নাকি
Davids. That pass has been well intercepted.
আরে ভাই এটা হলো না
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Triol is there and he can pick it up. That's an excellent interception. That tackle was certainly sturdy. And they win it back again. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Eh?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to get it clear. Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia.
Oh,
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. David Villa touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's Batistuta and the shot! And that would have won it.
Villa really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Number 18 scores. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 19, Costa Curta. Number 11, Jamal. Number 17, Emmanuel Petit.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Oh, it's come loose! And again! Well, that is rather wayward.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Nice interception, well timed. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. And here's Perez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had it taken off him. Jamal.
Hot.
And that is that. What a game. And one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but
next match. দেখা যাক কি হয়। সেটা ভালো লাগলো। একটা ওই গোল দিয়ে দিল মিস্টেকের জন্য আমার। ঠিক আছে। তোমরা কে কে আরেকটা ফুটবলের গেম ছিল, জানি না তোমরা খেলেছো কিনা, ড্রিম লিগ সকার। ওটাও বেশ ভালো। ওটা একটু কম এমবির ছিল, পেসের মতো এতটা আপডেটেড নয়, বাট স্টিল ফার্স্ট ফুটবল গেম এরকম ভালো, এতে বেশ ভালো ছিল। কে কে খেলেছো? যদি শুনে থাকো এই লাইভটা তাহলে কমেন্ট করো।
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Has a look and has a go.
Groningen have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Sure.
Brilliantly cut out.
Why did you are it too early?
Drogba.
Yay,
It's
bhai,
Drogba!
এটা করলাম।
Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
কন্ট্রোলই করতে পারলাম না, কি সুন্দর ভাবে করছে।
Gnabry. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Drogba. Oh, what a ball! He's had a
আরে
shot!
ভাই,
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a shot!
ওই
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vinicius Junior has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
তাইতেই পয়সা বসুল।
Gnabry. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. A real chance if he can get through. Drogba! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Costa Curta with the clearance. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Oh, super find. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute added
And it's
time.
Gnabry. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a cracking ball. Great chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Koundé. Drogba. Oh, it's a nice idea, but
The
the
attendance for
execution
this
was
match
lacking.
was 72,306.
No, that's been intercepted.
আরে এটাও একটা গোলে হেরে যাবে।
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, good-looking ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now it's Gnabry.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
De Bruyne. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rice. Frimpong. That's a throw.
এটাও হেরে যাবে। এতো লাগছে।
He gets big! This time, surely! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Gnabry duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Groningen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Palmer. It's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Can he put it away? And it's in. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Nicked it back promptly. That is as far as it goes.
এটাও এক
That
গোলে
was
হেরে
intense.
যাবে।
A global contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately.
আজ হচ্ছে না খেলাটা ঠিক। আর 8খানা গেম বেঁচে গেছে। 5টা অথবা 6টা তো জিততেই হবে। স্ট্রাইপটা চেঞ্জ করে স্ক্রিপ্ট
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Hello! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That has been cut short. Gnabry is herring after that one. And he skips past his man. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's in on Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he thumps it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. And Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time.
Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In by Saka. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Saka. Gently done. And he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Up he goes! And another try! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's following up! Del Piero. The most accurate pass. It's Pirlo! They've got to be quick to recover this.
পিটার ভাইয়াটা কিন্তু ভালো গোল দিবে।
Neymar. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Oh!
It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Oh, clean goal.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 20, Kylian
So the
Mbappe.
first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now I have to Enrique. DDR drop. কেমন খেলে কোন পামা
Substitution for Italy, number 13, Francesco Totti. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Benzema. Substitution.
Italy are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts.
Hey! Bonita.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No way through. Perez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct.
It's Drogba! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Drogba really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Gnabry. Coming on the field is number 11, Yamal.
Drogba. Kimmich. No joy this time. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Yamal Kemal নামিয়ে দিল
And he's managed to gift it back. Well read, nice interception. Palmer.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Maradona. He has found the way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The final 5 minutes. Played back in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
I think we're just about done here. Well, the idea was a good one.
Minute has been
The
indicated.
execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that.
Oh,
And that will be the final act.
আচ্ছা গেছে
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
দশ পয়েন্ট করতেই হবে যেহেতু এখন নেশনস লিগ আছে, দেখা যাক। দেখা যাক, এটা 4th ম্যাচ, জিততেই হবে, রেলিগেট হয়ে যাবে। কোনো চালু করছে না, এইগুলো তো ছয়ের মেসি আছে। গুড। বেলিংহামও আছে, বেলিংহামটা আমি পাইনি, খুব ইচ্ছা একটা বেলিংহাম থাকতো।
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Drogba, nice interception, well timed. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Palmer. Neither side yet able to find the net. For Palmer. Maradona. Costa Curta. That's a little off target. Palmeiras look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Couldn't squeeze it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Schneider. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Drogba. Looking for the run. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Saka. Palmer. He's got full. Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 19, Didier Drogba.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has been cleared. Saka, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Schneider. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. He's having a hit. Drogba comes to the rescue. Tries to get it clear. Roberto Carlos. Maradona. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Perez. Portugal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. David Villa. It's a sharp pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Perez. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a...
Big Osimhen! Cleared away.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Palmeiras are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
We expected better, and so did he.
বড়
He's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He's through here. Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Bastoni attempts a clearance. And that's been won straight back. Fires from...
ওই ভাই কিসব ট্রাই করতে
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
কিসব ট্রাই করতে
No way through. Saka.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That's tidy. It's Neymar! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And the pass is intercepted. Palmer looking to run onto it.
Portugal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
এটা মনে হয় 5th ম্যাচ, 3rd ম্যাচটা জিতলাম, 4th ম্যাচটা জিতলাম, এটা 5th ম্যাচ। না না একটু রোনাল্ডো নামানো হবে না? একটু পর্তুগালের খেলা হচ্ছে, রোনাল্ডো নামানো হবে না? একটু তো রোনাল্ডো নামাতেই হবে। দ্য গোট কালকে কি সুন্দর একটা গোল মেরে দিল লাস্ট মোমেন্টে, ওফ, উইনিং গোল, খুব ভালো। আশা করি
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Danger averted for now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
What a delightful ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. First quarter of an hour gone. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vardiol does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, super find.
अरे
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Yamal, he has found the way through. Pires is in a really good position out wide. And he's there to get it away. That has been cut short. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he put it away? Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal, after 38 minutes, is number 24, Michael Owen.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's quick to get it clear again. Palmer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Has a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a thrilling culmination to the first period, but despite all of that, the two sides still separated by a single goal.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's given it away. Conte.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Third.
Yamal. He's through here. Messi. He is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saka under intense pressure.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into
The
discipline.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
Hernandez with the clearance.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Maradona. Maradona going face to face with his great
কি
rival.
হলো ওখানটায়?
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
পেনাল্টি হয়ে গেল।
Portugal really could have done without
কি
this.
করেছে দেখি? এ বাবা, বলটা ধর।
So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Quality ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Perez. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saka. And he's being shifted off it.
দুখানা গোল
That's a
মারতে
throw.
হবে এই 7 মিনিটে।
Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A case now of complete control. Aimed beyond the defence.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Perez. That has been knocked clear.
3 গোল।
And there goes the final whistle.
রিলিগেট না হয়ে
A
যায়।
tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable.
লাস্ট ম্যাচ দেখি কি হয়। এও হালা মাদ্রিদ, আমিও হালা মাদ্রিদ। দেখা যাক লাস্ট ম্যাচ হালা মাদ্রিদ কিনা। জাস্ট নামা।
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Drogba, Palmer, he's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get away here? Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Spread it left.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Turns and goes back. Maradona has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Low power mode, road, shot,
Played with finesse. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Now it's Saka. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dara.
Now the finish!
Oi!
Oh, Portugal! There is the breakthrough! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Throw in. And he thumps it clear. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's got away. Big chance! And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Portugal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far. Floats it up and over. Adams with the clearance. Chance to finish.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Drogba! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bastoni kept his eye. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Good back on the first 45 minutes.
Portugal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Directionটাও বাইরে
Portugal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So off we go once more. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Defending was strong and firm.
কি বললো ডগবা এটা
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. That is good alertness. Palmer! 60 minutes played. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Chip through. Adams cuts out the pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Costa Curta does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Portugal have reclaimed it. Saka! And now it's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Well timed, excellent interception. Palmer. Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. Brilliantly cut out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
পুরো আটকে গেল বলিস না পজ করে বেরিয়ে যায় করিসই না এটা করতেই পারিস কিন্তু আমি একটু হাইলাইটটা দেখাবো কেটে দিস
Substitution in progress.
Drogba!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Place it in low. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Draw
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Costa Curta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise.
বললাম জিতবো জিতলে খেলবো তারপরে বললাম হারলে আর খেলবো না এ তো ড্র হয়ে গেল কি বলে লাস্ট ম্যাচ দেখি। রোনাল্ডো নিয়ে গেল। রেলিগেটেড থেকে রিমেইন থাকাও দাম।
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Could move up a gear here. Rummenigge. And he's there to clear it. And it's Perez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short.
Pretty robust defending. Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and he's so sharp, they nicknamed him the Dagger.
I love watching him. He's one pea in a pod. There's only one Hristo Stoichkov.
And he's always got plenty to say.
Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oof.
And that has been clubbed away and reclaimed it in a trice. Rummenigge. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Costa Curta. Saka. Out for a throw. And that was very necessary. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Stoichkov, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's had a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Stoichkov has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Palmer. Now it's Saka. And he was alert to it. Guardiola. Beckham. Well-timed, excellent interception. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Drogba. Plays the ball back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, played right into his path.
এই কি সব সময় 20% ব্যাটারি 30% ব্যাটারি দেখায়।
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. And there's the end of the first half.
ভাই
Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. They get a throw in. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he was quick to react. Bellingham. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Deftly away. Conte. He's looking to set free a runner. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Stoichkov. Number 23.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Adams does really well to win the ball there. Can he get onto this? Back into the middle.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played back in. Bastoni with the clearance. Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing our time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. A An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to...